Hey guys, we're doing a tier list for NRL coaches.
Today we're going to be doing a tier list of all of the coaches from the 2024 season, and we're going to be ranking them from S to D. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it.
And we're starting with Wayne Bennett. Now, it's Wayne Bennett, an absolute legend of a coach. Still coaching at 72 years old, and I think will go around again. He's on his last year at the Dolphins there, and whispers are that he's going to move to the Rabbitohs. So absolute legend. So there's no doubt in my mind he's an S. He's an S. He's the legendary coach. Number two, Arthur from Parramatta. Listen, he's been there for 12 years. He's been in one grand final. What he's good at is building and rebuilding rugby league teams. What he's not good at is winning competitions. Most other coaches would have had at least one ring, if not two. I like him. He's a good human being. He's a good coach, but he's not going to get you into the upper echelon. He's not going to get you into the upper echelon. So let's put him at B, because he gets the job done. And then next we have Ivan Cleary. Ivan Cleary, he is, for me, a special human being. In his playing career, maybe not an elite player, but an absolute solid player, a bit of a journeyman. When he coached the New Zealand team, he took them to a grand final. Lost, but took them to a grand final. When he went to Penrith, he was in a rebuilding phase, but we all know about Gus Gould and the famous sacking of Ivan Cleary. He went to Balmain, and do you believe that? I think he got him close, if not into the semi-finals. But the most amazing thing is he got Luke Brooks to be 5'8" of the year. Just alone, that makes him a legend. But he's come back to Penrith. He's made 4 grand finals, and he's won 3. Now, I could be jumping the gun. I think this will continue. So Cleary for me is an S, and will continue his resume will grow. Todd Payton. Todd Payton is at North Queensland. Look, for me, he's still a new coach, still a rookie coach. Hasn't shown his wares, but it seems like he's on the right track. He's got a great squad up there. I'm going to go C. I haven't seen enough from him. I'm going to go a C for Payton. But in the future, I believe there's some good stuff. Anthony Seibold. What an interesting character Anthony Seibold is. Success at the Rabbitohs. Very knowledgeable, extremely knowledgeable coach. He has troubles communicating, or has had troubles communicating in the past. I really do think he's a good coach. He's had some minor success. He went to Brisbane, and we all know what happened at Brisbane. It was just, it just didn't happen there. I mean, the old boys got him out. And now at Manly, looks like he's building a squad, but I've seen nothing. So I'm going to put him at D for the moment. We have Bennett again for some reason, so we're going to skip Bennett and we're going to go to Hasler. Now, another very, very, very interesting character. Huge success at Manly. Went to the Dogs. Again, I'm a Doggies fan. I can't complain. He got us to two grand finals. I think in 3 or 4 years that he was there, always semi-final bound. We all know what happened at Manly with his last stint because of the Pride jersey fiasco. Not his fault, I don't believe, but the club deemed that to be his fault. Management didn't like him, kicked him out. Anthony Seibold got his job, but he's got a job now at the Gold Coast, which he started on shaky grounds, but again, the Gold Coast is a bit of a basket case. But what he's done, what he's shown, for me, he's got to be an A. He's won comps. He's got a proven formula. That's for mine. Now, Cameron Serrato. What another very interesting human being. Has played second fiddle there at Penrith for a long time. Got the opportunity with Gus. And look, at one stage was the hottest young coach on the market. Every club wanted a piece of him. Decided to go to the Dogs. I've seen some green shoots. I have seen some green shoots, but at the moment, he's shown us and he's done nothing. So I've got to put him at D. Next one is Flanagan. Look, Flanagan is a coach, is a grand final winning coach. He builds teams. He at that Cronulla team, he single-handedly built that team from ground up. Got in a little bit of trouble with some drug issues with the team. Lost his job. Assistant coach a few places. At the moment, he's doing a wonderful job with St George. In my mind, he's won a comp, and he will win a comp again. So I've got to put him at B. Everybody's favourite player, Benji Marshall. Everybody wants Benji to do well. I want Benji to do well. As the media says, part-time coach for some unknown reason. I don't know. Apparently, if he can get a few wins and he can work from home, I want to do that as well. But he hasn't shown us nothing. New coach, I believe in him, but at the moment he's got to be a D. We've seen nothing, but I'm hoping to see a lot. Kevin Walters from the Brisbane Broncos did Origin. I think a little bit unhappy time at Origin level. Wanted the Broncos job, got the Broncos job. The first year, again, a little bit unstable, but last year he improved the squad. They've made a grand final. This year, it looks like they continue to improve. I like the man. I like his philosophy. I think he will win a comp with the Broncos at the moment, but he's a C, and the reason being is we've seen nothing until we win something. Craig Bellamy, John Crease as we call him here on the pod. Craig Bellamy is a very interesting human being. He went to the Storm, and the Storm were an all-rightish team. They weren't a terrible team. They were an all-right team. But he made them an elite team. He picks up journeymen and brings out the very best in these players. And the evidence is when they leave, they're not the same. They're not as good as when they were at the Melbourne Storm. He's loud, he's brash, but all of them love him. All these players love him. He had 3, maybe 4 immortals in a team, and he controlled them, which is very hard because we're seeing another coach now who can't control big personalities. Bellamy is an elite coach, and I will put him up at S. No doubt in my mind. Webster, coaching New Zealand Warriors at the moment. It's his first team job, but he's been around. He's been here, there, and everywhere. He spent time with Ivan Cleary at Penrith. He's gone to England, coached there. He's just a career coach. What he's done with the Warriors is second none to amazing. He's given them structure. He's given them identity. He's given them passion. There's a lot of good things to come from this young man. I'm going to jump the gun. I'm going to put him at B. He hasn't won anything yet, but I suspect that he will win something. O'Brien there at Newcastle. When he finishes his contract, he'll be the longest serving coach for the Newcastle Knights. I struggle with O'Brien. I want to see the good in him. And we saw glimpses at the end of last year with a 6-game, or was it an 8-game run, which yielded Toilet Boy and the Dally M. That is, of course, Ponga. I struggle with his philosophy. He's got the cattle to win comps there at Newcastle, but he hasn't produced. I'm going to put him at D. I'm going to put him at D because I've seen nothing. Fitzgibbon there at the Sharks. He another very popular man when he was off contract or looking for a job. I think he's done well with Cronulla. I think they're improving. I think he's trying to give him the Fitzgibbon feel about him. He hasn't succeeded yet. I believe he's a good human being. I believe he's a very good coach, but I've seen nothing yet. I'm going to put him at D, and the only reason is he showed us nothing. Next coach is Trent Robinson. Now he went to Catalans early in his career in France, coached there, got called back for the Roosters. I think his first season he won a comp. He's been there, I think, over 10 years, and he keeps on evolving with the game. Sure, he's got a great squad. Sure, he's got a very good roster, but he keeps this team under check, in control, and I believe that this year will be another year of success. Again, one of the elite coaches in the game, and I'll put him at A. Borderline S, but definitely A. Ricky Stewart, great player. Everybody likes Ricky. His first job there at the Roosters yielded him a competition, went here and there, but he's a Canberra boy. He's got Canberra. He does it his way, the only way that he knows how to do it. I think he's an outstanding coach. He loves the us against them mentality. He's built another massive pack, and underneath he's stacked. He loves stacking youngsters. Good coach. He's won a comp. Will win another one day. So you got to put him at B. But I know one thing I do know: everybody who plays for him loves him. And lucky last, Jason Demetriou. Jason, I had high hopes for Jason, or as they call him, JD. Played in England, coached in England, came to Australia, had great success in the Reggies there with St George Illawarra, bringing youngsters. Along his ways met Wayne Bennett. Wayne Bennett took him under his wing and brought him around to the Broncos, back to the Bunnies there, and made a deal when he departed the Bunnies for Jason Demetriou to have the head job, and he got the head job. And first year things looked okay, but as things have unfolded and we're going through things now, he seems not to be a man who can control massive stars or massive egos. That's what it appears on the outside. He had words with Sam Burgess, and it appears that Sam was right. There's two different standards in that team. Some players don't train as hard as others. Sam called it out. JD denied it. They got rid of Sam, and I think Jason Dimitri's days are numbered at Souths. So on the back of that, I'm going to put him in D. But I honestly believe there's better things to come from Jason Dimitri. So that's my summation of the current day coaches. To become a first grade coach in the NRL, you've got to be elite regardless. And there's only one winner every year. In the last 3 years, there's been one winner, the same winner. So it's hard to be that coach. But absolutely longevity in terms of Bennett, Bellamy, Hasler, Robinson. They've proven their worth, and Cleary's the new kid on the block, who he's got the 3-peat and going for the 4-peat. Who knows? And all the other guys who are a bit fresher in the scene are coming. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my ranking. We'll do another one soon on something else. Bye for now.